Folks, there is something that I've noticed out there on the internet. And I suppose it's exactly the sort of thing that I 100% expected would happen. So, on certain websites that are used for posting artwork, in particular, Pixiv is the one that I've noticed it on, is that they have an option that you can check to note if something is AI generated. And it puts a little thing at the beginning of the tag list that just says AI generated in big, and it can be excluded from searches. But what I've noticed is that some of the people who are posting their churn on that website that they generated are instead just not using that option, and they're just tagging it as AI generated, and it still shows up in searches. Or some of them are posting Gen AI stuff and just not tagging it at all. Now, I'm not going to get into what I'm looking for, but you can all kind of guess, I'm sure. But, you know, we're not here to talk about that end of things. The point here is that this is 100% what I expected was going to happen as people began to rightly remark negatively about AI and, you know, generative AI images. And instead of these websites just banning them outright, which, to be fair, that would require work, so what the fuck do you think is actually going to happen? There's just that going on. People who are being deceptive. And, you know, I shouldn't be surprised about people who are doing Gen AI stuff engaging in this kind of sleazery because, well, of course they are. But also, it's just like, it is kind of gross to see that on several levels, but I mean, I think by this point, you'd have to be a complete buffoon to not be able to know what my stance about generative AI is. Which is that at least when oil companies violently sodomize the environment, they're doing something useful, like generating electricity. Meanwhile, you're just having a machine draw a random anime girl with a horse cock for you. Anyway, now that I've said the phrase horse cock, I think the stream can actually begin properly. How's everyone doing? We are in the middle of Beast Castle here in Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm smashing a bunch of suits of armor because I have a problem. And that problem is that I simply dislike plate mail. Why, you may ask? I don't know. You guys figure something out yourselves. But we've gone and we've beaten a mini-boss of the world. We've rescued all of the people who were turned into furniture. And I'm not 100% sure where I go next. Because, listen, if you think people in this franchise's memory are bad, I almost don't remember things on purpose. We can go with that, I suppose. Well, these things look, well, they look as goofy as most enemies in this game do. Not that kind of goofy. I know you're thinking, oh, hey, there's a goofy on screen. That's why you're thinking of, no, don't be silly. At least not that kind of silly. Come on. All right, have you folks got the... Probably in his room. So, go down the middle, maybe? Eh. Oh. Okay, yeah, so I hadn't properly noticed if the gargoyles earlier were their usual color or if they were the texture of the ones on the wall and they properly ambushed you. Because to be perfectly honest with you, I was just like, yeah, there's gonna be a fight in here. I'm not even Not even thinking that through. Alright. Here, Moogle Totem, take my doodads. Hey, we got an AP boost. That's nice. We can synth Mega Potions, but not with our current meager offering of materials, that's for sure. And yeah, that's just all the same shit as usual. Let's go back to elsewhere. I know, like, right after I said right down the middle, I chose not to do that. But listen, I had to make sure. Gaston's gravestone. That's a good question. I have no idea. I don't think there is one. Does this version of events even know who Gaston is? I can't remember if Gaston shows up in any Kingdom Hearts game whatsoever. Wait, no, he shows up in one of the mobile games, I think. You know, the Kingdom Hearts mobile games, which is just like, hey, yeah, of course. You look at Square Enix, especially in the modern day, and you look at Disney and you go, yeah, why didn't I suspect that that was a thing that exists, right? For anyone who is unaware of the existence of such, anyway. Which I feel that most of us probably, well, as I intimated, it could certainly have been guessed pretty easily. As I said in a previous stream, I know that in one of the side games, there is a Hunchback of Notre Dame world, and you can fight Frollo. I want to say that that is probably like Dream Drop distance, because I seem to recall that it was a thing that you fought him as Sora. I mean, to be honest with you, you could fight Frollo as basically anybody in Kingdom Hearts, and there would be something kind of amusing about it to me, but you know, mostly because Hunchback of Notre Dame is a you know, a story that's that like, I'm trying to figure out a good way to say this without mentioning Frollo engaging in, like, Christo-fascist shit and being, like, a super racist, but I digress. Anyway. Kingdom Hearts Key, I think, would be the pronunciation on that, not Kingdom Hearts X, even though like a gritty reboot styled like Mega Man X for this franchise would be inherently very funny. But yeah, because they got on this idea of like, oh yeah, the letter X can represent this this Greek letter that is under some pronunciations pronounced as key. I mean, without talking about how, like, other people would see the CH and pronounce it, you know, as it's typically transliterated into the Latin alphabet when being written about. But also, like, I usually learned that as being pronounced as Kai, not Key, but also, again, so that way they can have their X-blade that's forged of two Keyblades and still pronounced as the Keyblade. You know, some part of the people involved with building this franchise really do think they're smarter than you. And it sometimes manifests in very embarrassingly silly ways. Okay, so we can't go through there. What have I missed out of this entire territory? Can I view, like, a full map here? Oh, that seems pretty good. But if I want to have the space for it now, I have to eat, like, 800 AP ups or something. Okay, yeah, it must be some area in the dungeon zone that I haven't properly explored yet, because I got slightly confused. This is why I shouldn't stop in the middle of a world. Yeah, see, here's the guys. Okay, I didn't notice they had a different command. It's better. Oh, well, that came down quite easily, but it's full of horrible black smoke. Yeah, so meanwhile, Sora doesn't cast light magic directly, but we have to do a thing to them with the Keyblade, which I guess is just press the triangle button. Ah, good, it's a timed mission. Okay. Guys.
I think this'll do the trick.
Oh, okay, so I'm waiting on them. I thought they would let me just go heal him up as necessary, but I guess I have to probably wait a little bit. Pick that up. Hey, Donald, Goofy, can you guys, like, contribute in some way? Oh, buddy. This design is a choice. This design is a choice. Like, literally, what are my other two party members here for? Oh my god, how are you this slow? Like, okay, sure, I get, make sure you break the crates and stuff, but like, the extent of not doing anything and just standing there while I... Oh, boy. I've played some befuddling escort missions in my day, but this one is certainly making me feel a pretty special kind of way.
I think this'll do the trick.
Okay, can I at least go pick up the chest after that? Because I saw that chest there. Oh, oops. It turns out you had to light only 3 of the lanterns, knucklehead. Oh. Ah, yes, it's the old brick that's slightly sticking out gag. Well. I don't think I can get this yet. Like, maybe if I burn my drives for it to get the high jump ability, then perhaps... Oh, no, we could swing at it. There we go. I wasn't sure that would actually give me enough height, so... Yeah. Oh, hey, a Lucid Shard. We had 0 of those, and that's the thing that we were looking to get eventually. For a couple of those craftings. Hey, nice, an AP boost. Actually, how many of these things do I have? I have 4, so... You know what? Screw it. Sora, down 3 of those. And then you can equip damage drive. That'll allow me to abuse drive forms a little more frequently. You know, at least for places where it's not really feasible to just, like, keep going in and out of worlds. And see? Yeah, another level of high jump. That's pretty nice. That seems quite helpful. At least. And yeah, leveling these up seems quite important. Oh, I thought that... Maybe I misread the description. I thought that was implying it was when we took damage, but no, it's when we deal damage, which is quite good, but... Restores the drive gauge every time damage is taken. So unless it was my buddies taking damage, that's inaccurate, but also... The version of it that we seem to have is a lot better, actually.
It's time you dealt with Belle.
Oh,
She's
is that?
scheming to take everything you have. This castle, your precious Rose, and then your life.
Can't tell which one it
Trust
is.
no one. Feed your anger. Only anger will keep you strong.
I've had enough of strength. There's only one thing I want.
What? To love and be loved in return. Who could ever love a beast? See? She has accomplices.
I mean, it would make sense if it's Zaldin, but I can't place the voice. It's not Zigbar. I know that, basically. That's the short version of it.
Oh dear, Master!
No, he's angry because he's been listening to take that in the middle of the fight. So do we have to, like, actually fight him regularly, or are we supposed to be pressing this? Because we can do this so much, and it just stun locks him. If I had to fight this regularly, even without the ability to stun lock, this would just be like a free fight. Which really suggests to me that this is... that we're not supposed to just empty his HP meter. And if we set his HP to 0, he'll die before he snaps out of it. Although now he seems to be locked at like almost no HP. Yep. Well. Well, that ended in an interesting way, so...
Cogsworth, what happened?
Well, Master, you see, that is, how shall I say, actually,
Well, you put everybody down there in that dungeon.
I did what?
You did.
See, at least Donald's got a mouth on him.
The one in black.
Zaldin.
See, it was Zaldin. That makes sense. Yeah, because I remember you fight him later in this world.
He used my anger to control me. He took all my sorrow, my sadness, my pain, and turned it all into rage. There was nothing I could do. I could no longer see the truth.
We'll all be. That must be why you threw all of your friends down there into the dungeon. You wanted to make sure that you didn't hurt them, right?
Sure, let's go with that,
Was
Goofy.
it to protect them?
Sure. We know you're good inside.
He's right, Master. We've all seen how kind you can be. After all, Belle can see the goodness in your heart, but I'm afraid you've yet to...
Belle.
Just, oh crap.
I've mistreated her. I've mistreated her and been so selfish.
She didn't say anything about that.
She'd never tell anyone of my cruelty. She's too good.
You see, I'm afraid he judges himself far too harshly.
Ah, I get it,
Why don't you
dude.
just go talk to her?
And I'm sure every other furry in the audience does.
But
No excuses. Come on, we'll go with you.
And to be fair, I think most of them probably also want an awesome cape like that, so... Goofy, you get in here so that way I can actually enter Valor for him once in a while. What do we got here? Can't fit hyper healing. Well, yeah, but I'm just talking about the, you know. I'm sure all of them want to wear the cape. But what they want out of the rest of them is a little different. Let's use that save point. See, I went like a half hour without saving. Part of that is also like overflow because I booted this up nice and early in order to make sure that I could mark all of that journal as being read. Because otherwise it was going to bother me. As I think I made clear last time, but... Anyway, chest, did I get the... I already got that. I'm sorry, I forgot between the last couple of times, because I was focusing on what sort of strange thing that boss fight was going to require me to do, and it turned out it wasn't all that weird at all, actually. There I go, overcomplicating things again. Let's show this off, at least, just to, you know, have a little bit of something going on with this.
Let's go.
I mean, obviously, we're, like, massively overkilling these two enemies that were here, but why not? Just in case I forget to, so that way we can take a look at what Twin Howl looks like. Because knowing me, I'm probably going to be spending a little bit more of my time either using my MP for actual spells or just being in a drive form, which will be like, yeah, I'm not going to bother with a limit during that. Are you kidding me? And as much as the limits are neat, they do eat your entire mana meter, so... That's a bit of a... That's a bit of a pain, basically. That's how I would describe that. Oh, wrong side. Get behind him. Meanwhile, I think Beast is just kind of stuck on the... down by the banister. Yeah. Unfortunately, Beast hasn't mapped a jump button, so he might be having some issues. A good thing that I'm noticing in this game, in terms of enemy balance, is that it seems to be a lot easier to... Okay, maybe not what I was about to say. I was gonna say, it seems like it's much easier to just, like, hold the large bodies in a combo when they're going into piss mode. But I think that might have just been more a matter of timing before. They also, I think, turn a little bit slower, which is great because, oh boy, in Kingdom Hearts 1, those guys pivoted on a dime. Like, just a little too perfectly. To the point where I feel like the Fat Bandits were easier because they actually were slower about that. Yes, good old game balance, right? We all love discussions of video game balance. Now, I'm probably wrong about everything, but eh. At this point, I'm looking around the entire rest of the internet like, yeah, whatever. So is everybody else, really. See, we're getting whacked around a little bit here, so spending some magic is fine. Especially for something that's a little bit more AoE oriented. Because we should at least have gotten and we did get a fair bit of the MP back. Thanks to MP Rage from our Keyblade that I forgot the name of, like Dragon Tongue or something. It's some sort of reference to dragons, because of course it is. Alright, as of course Beast goes into, you know, as usual. But that is a terrible idea. He is at least correct about that, so... Are we gonna go and get into a first battle against Zaldin, I suppose? Maybe? No, it's far too early for that. There's only the one fight against Zaldin in this game, as far as I know. Like, I think most of the Org 13 you only fight once, like, except for Demix and maybe a couple others. And by maybe a couple others, I mean, I literally can't think of anyone offhand except for Demix. But I'm saying that to sort of cover my ass a little bit.
Belle, where are you?
Please, help! I'm in the ballroom!
Is that why all the big boys were in there? Well, that would make more sense if they were nobodies, I guess. Or is this where we find out that Zaldin can throw his voice? Well, actually, this cutscene is already disproving that immediately. Whoops!
I'm all right!
Wow!
Oop. Yeah, so this is, I guess, basically the thing that we saw earlier in the gate area, just bigger in terms of what it can do. In fact, it may very well be the same monster. So that one didn't actually go anywhere, now did it? Right? We didn't kill it. Damn, Beast is making me look pretty bad here. Ah. Okay, yeah, so this is probably gonna be one of those fights that takes a while, but it has got a fairly simple pattern. Oh no, the HP meter was like already empty. Whoops. Disregard whatever I just said. I am a fool. I'm paying about as much attention as usual. Which is not nearly enough, apparently. Oh, I see. Now we've got a real form for this thing. Looks kind of like, at least conceptually, a little bit like Dark Ifrit. And yeah, there's a nice big borderline cutscene attack for you. Oh yeah, the damage on that is pretty solid. Ouch. Easy. Plus, Goofy got an item slot. That's actually pretty nice. So we can start fitting him with more potions when we get more potions, I guess. Whenever I remember to buy them is probably what it's going to be. Although the money flow has not necessarily been the most incredible that we've ever seen in this game. It could be worse, but it could be a lot better.
So you think?
No, we dealt with the big thing, so at least there's that. Oh no, they escaped.
He must be with Organization 13. Ever heard of the Nobodies? When a strong-hearted person turns into a Heartless, a Nobody is created too. See, the organization, they've got control of all the Nobodies.
That's right. They were gonna make you into a Heartless. That way they could get that nobody of yours and have control over it.
You're all right.
Belle! Belle, I'm sorry. I wasn't myself. I hope I haven't done anything to hurt you. Forgive me.
I know you weren't yourself. You don't have to apologize. But I had hoped...
Man, all I can think right now is just like, wow, this is what everybody's up-res mods on emulators look like. Except maybe occasionally they haphazardly paste more quote-unquote realistic texture packs over some of the things. And just... I just prefer the old look of games. I would rather be playing this as a PS2, but on the PS2, I guess. But I don't have Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix on PS2. And also, unfortunately, it is much easier to run this through the Steam port than it is to run PCSX2 and find a copy of the Final Mix disc image and possibly need an English language patch for it, because usually one does. Anyway, Yeah, no, these non-pre-rendered cutscenes just make me think about that, that's all. And I'm sure that anything that was, like, pre-rendered FMV would probably make me think about the same thing. Except maybe not, it probably would just literally be very simplistically up-res PS2 footage. Especially judging by Radical Dreamers edition of Chrono Cross, which... I mean, I've already discussed that before, and in fact, we played the version of it back when it was...
What happened?
Even less functional.
Yeah.
Now, no more arguing, okay?
So... yeah.
We'll see to it.
Take care, dears.
You are welcome here anytime.
That's about all I've got really
If you
to...
hear anything about
to add at the
Winnie
moment.
Or the King, the Heartless, the organization, anything
At least
all,
for now.
Let us know. Okay, gotta go.
Bye.
Hey, we got Cure. Heck yes. That is extremely useful. We're gonna be leaning on that a lot instead of using items, probably.
Huh?
Hey, wait a minute. Is the ship moving all on its own?
Oh,
Looks like
you
we're headed
forgot to
toward
turn
home.
off the autopilot, you dumbass. Or maybe it's responding to an emergency signal or something. I don't
I
know.
wonder what's up. Come on.
They just get swallowed by something. Oh, nope. Looks like Merlin got his butt chomped or something.
Well now, took your time, did you?
Oh, was it you who
I don't
summoned
think
this
we
Merlin?
have more engine gummies.
Yes.
Cool
yes.
it, buddy.
But it seems I used too much power in doing so, and those infernal heartless. Oh.
Those rude,
So what's
rude
up?
boys.
Well, I happened to stumble across this in the Zero District.
Hey, it's the Winnie the Pooh book.
Pooh's
Made its way
storybook.
all the way from Traverse
That's
Town,
right.
did it?
I know you're a good friend of Winnie the Pooh, Sora. That's why I summoned you. And when I did, I was attacked by the Heartless. Of course, I fought back with some rather powerful magic, but then I began to fear the book would be damaged, so oh, now, just a moment. Leon and the others need to hear this, too. I'd better go find them. Be back in a jiffy.
Oh, he's gonna get horribly lost.
I wonder how Pooh's doing.
Want to find out?
Yeah.
As Donald opens our missed linking book here. Oh, I can't examine the bed while I'm standing on it. We can't see his beard hair while we're standing on the bed. If you say so, game.
Yeah. Huh. Ha.
What do we get? Oh yeah, retaliating slash. For knockdown, quickly regains balance and counterattacks with square. That sounds useful later. Got one of those things. Oh yeah, and Cure is just immediately placed on our square button. That's good. Journal. Don't bother with that. We'll deal with it later. For now, we should probably save, because we actually did do some stuff since last time. Last save. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. Now... Oh, they're gonna make me go visit it. This is usually a side quest. And I mean, I would do it, but... I did kind of want to just wait, you know? That's fine.
Sora!
Cover for me, okay?
I'm sure everything will probably be safe. This is always a minigame world. Now just make sure you don't close the book itself, Donald.
I wonder if Pooh's home.
Oh god, I thought they had like intentionally misspelled the commands menu in order to fit with the 100-acre wood theming. The way that's positioned. Since I switched over to borderless window for this, I actually can't show my cursor on screen apparently anymore. But no, it was just partially covered up by the honey. I was gonna go on a whole thing of like, okay, I get what you're trying to do, but don't.
Okay.
And thankfully, I kind of don't have to. But there's our map option. So let's go pick up the rest of these boxes while we're in the area. Hey, Winnie the Pooh, you the same as before?
How you doing? Finding enough honey lately?
Oh, yes. In fact, I was just about to do my stoutness exercises. Would you like to join me, Sora?
Sure, I'm game.
Yep.
Huh?
Uh-oh. This is what happens if you eject the disc before you turn the console off. Or, I guess, while the game is still playing, but close.
Donald?
Uh-oh, they're getting their asses kicked out there. Let's go and deal with that. And by that, I mean go kick Donald's ass even harder? I don't know. No, probably not that. As they go off and steal the book. You know, mostly normal behavior. That was a pretty good tag team we had on that last enemy there, Goofy, but that's quite rare, actually, so.
Think it's okay?
Gorge, maybe you better go back and make sure Pooh's all right.
Everything looks the same.
Well, I guess we could explain.
Great.
Uh-oh. Yeah, most of that world map is missing. I mean, to be fair, it's got those gouges in the cover, which weren't there before.
Pooh.
Hey, did you notice anything weird happen just now, buddy?
I'm so glad you're okay, Pooh.
And I'm glad you came to visit. But you see, I was just about to begin my stoutness exercises. Perhaps we could visit a bit later. Somebody I don't know.
Oh, sure. So, how's Piglet these days?
I don't think I know anyone by that name. Now, where was I?
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes. My stoutness exercises.
Oh, that's
Pooh?
not good.
Hey, Pooh? Something very weird is happening here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe I better go back
You're
and
in
ask
a
Merlin about
you're in a
this.
Tetsuya Nomura game. That's for a start. Sora, you're not quite explaining the whole issue. And pages they still... I mean, would that be a thing they would notice sooner? But... I digress. I'm clearly overthinking this, as usual. So this is where we get our first summon. As we get Chicken Little, which was... They had just released Chicken Little around this time. Disney, that is, to be more specific. So, again, kind of an obvious tie-in a little bit. Of just, hey, here's the movie that we've just put out here, and like, I don't think Disney's Chicken Little movie is one that has a whole lot of like lasting fandom. So it is a little bit of an odd choice and stands out quite a bit to me as a result of how yeah. Ooh, experience boost. That sounds pretty good. Can we fit that in our thing here? We've got 2 spaces. Need 4 for that? Okay. Well... Item boost? Get out of here, because we want experience boost. That seems a little more important. We level up enough, we will need items even less than we do now. Which, to be fair, we don't use them a whole lot at the moment, so... That's not necessarily saying a ton. Okay, yeah, there's no way they're gonna let me pull up on there and use that to get enough range to get that. Oh, there's no way I'm getting up there. Damn, well, I tried. Hey, yeah, we could stock pretty nicely up on potions. Mostly I want to head over to Mog Central over here and hand this stuff in. We could technically buy a Mega Potion now, but I don't think I need that. I'm not going to need those for a while. No new weapons, unsurprisingly. Oh yeah, Wedge actually does sell armor. Okay. So what's everybody's amount of gear slots look like right now? Okay, so I guess I can buy 2 Abos chains and we'll have those for everybody. And by that I mean everybody's armor will be maxed out or something like that. There you go. You do actually have some accessories. I just don't know if anybody needs any more accessories right now. Everybody's accessory slots are full, I believe. Yes. So for the time being, we can go and feed the rest of our money into potions. You know, that thing that eventually we'll be swimming in and we'll not be considered strong enough for us to bother with. But until then... So, oh yeah, it's that thing. Right. Once again, just go back to ignoring that, because otherwise it'll be an issue.
Yeah.
Because it would take us forever, really, to get through the entire journal and mark it all red. I mean, maybe not as long as all that, but it would take an amount of time. A rather wasteful amount of time. Alright, let's go into this Phantom Storm location. I do kind of want to have a look at... what this gravity gummy is, because... functions... I gotcha. I think. Okay, so the gravity is it's sort of a bursting cannon like that. I gotcha. Interesting. I'm not allowed to have... Oh yeah, I see it. Because of cost reasons. I gotcha. Abilities. And we'll take the heal upgrade. Just name this a plus sign for now, I guess. I'm not even going to try very hard with that. I just wanted to have a look at something, and I guess it also lets us put that ability in there, so at least there's that. Oh, no, hey, I'm trying to go back to the... actually start the mission thing here. There we go. I had completely forgotten about the cost mechanism, so... Oops. I'm glad that the lock-on button is the same as our regular fire button, which, you know, here we are with an auto fire thing, so it's like, hey, stop shooting to be able to launch your lasers. Cool. I like that. The choice isn't butts or anything. Oh, I completely ignored those. Wow. Oh, hey, look, space ghosts. Anyway, I don't know why it took me that long to come up with that pun, but crack a window, will ya? Ouch. God, these things are doing so much damage. We got killed. Wow. Okay, that's pretty rough. Fuck you too, game. I'm just gonna keep at it. And try it again. I guess if things get bad enough, I'll take the, like, however long it'll take to actually build a ship that's just like a ring. Oh, hey, I think we got the red one, so that's good. Okay, no, so it's actually let the button go and it locks on, and then when you restart pressing the button, then it fires. Ah, so the tutorial was lying to me. Alright, cool. Good job there, guys. Thanks a lot, Tetsuya Nomura. Tetsuya Nomura, who's basically the Randy Pitchford of Square Enix, in that he's going to take the blame for everything, even when he pointedly is as uninvolved as possible. Speaking of Randy Pitchford, did you guys see that a bunch of people were complaining about the initial asking price of Borderlands 4 at $80, which, to be fair, people are absolutely right to complain about that. I mean, I'm not gonna give my spiel about, like, you're a Borderlands fan and, you know, I'm not gonna be rude to those people, even though I don't agree with the fact, you know, I don't like the series, but regardless, yeah, people are complaining about that, and they are 100% correct too, because video games, we've talked about the price of games before, right? And that things suck right now economically for average people. So Randy is like, oh, well, if it's too much for you, well, true fans will find a way. And it's like, dude, fuck off. Like, I hope that that injures the brand in some way. I'm not convinced that it will, because everything in capitalism always seems completely unsinkable, but, like, what an amazingly douchey thing to say. Like, you're saying that people who are unable to afford it because of various conditions as to why they might be unable to afford to throw away $80 on a video game that they don't necessarily know if they'll like, even if it is from a series that they love, are not real fans. Like, dude, just fuck you so much. Listen, I remember when Randy Pitchford punched that guy, right? I remember when he allegedly, but, like, come on. I'm saying allegedly in the biggest air quotes possible here. I remember when Randy Pitchford punched the guy who voiced Claptrap. I remember when he left behind a USB stick full of barely legal squirt porn. I was trying to think of a more diplomatic way to put it, but no, I'm just gonna say it. It was barely legal squirt porn. He left this on a USB stick at a medieval times. And just like, man, I'm kind of amazed by the fact that he keeps turning out to be even more of a slime ball just constantly. Or perhaps I'm not surprised and it's just like, well, this might have been exactly where it was leading. Regardless, fuck that guy, fuck Gearbox, and I mean, the Borderlands franchise is not great anyway, so. But it's especially like, wow, super duper fuck Gearbox even more than usual. And that's why I'm so sad about Risk of Rain 2. That franchise is just dead, super dead. And I understand that, you know, Hoppu Games need to make that bag, but like sometimes maybe reconsider a little bit.
Huh?
Anyway, we're here in the underworld.
It's that way.
We were a little off.
Oh, guess we were a little off.
Oh, wow.
Heartless!
Yeah, they're weird dog hog guys this time. Anything in the Moogle shop? Ooh, we've got new weapons to look forward to once I have the cash. But listen, I think it was entirely fair for me to go and stock up on usable items because healing is a thing that is frequently necessary. Oh, I thought you would have had something more useful to say there than just that. Oh well.
Thanks, but I'm fine.
Let's go pick her up.
And you're supposed to be?
I'm Sora. He's Donald, and that's Goofy. We came to see how Hercules is doing.
You know Wonder Boy?
Yeah, just real heroes too.
You mean junior heroes, Donald?
Now, where's Danny DeVito to
Looks
vouch
like
for
we have
us?
a friend in common. Name's Megara. My friends call me Meg.
He's getting a little over the top, huh? Yeah, we can handle this. Probably. Before we do that, we're gonna make sure we exhaust all of our options and see if the doors feel like slamming in front of us. No chests. Ah, well. Probably should save. Also, our drive gauge is locked down. That's unusual.
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Huh. Ta! Ha! Ta!
Anything special to do with these will-o-wisps, or? I don't know, I expect them to do something else real quick, but not so much. I guess they're just there to sort of disrupt your combo a little bit. Maybe on higher difficulties they do damage. Maybe it links into something that we haven't gotten to yet. Whatever the case may be. Oh, there's a...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one of those guys. Ouch. So is there an explanation right now as to why we're locked out of driving? Or is it like something that gets explained later or possibly doesn't get explained at all? Because right now it mostly just seems to be here to cramp my style. I wanted that experience for the drive meter. Come on. Oh, it won't let me use the summon either. So I guess we just have to keep everybody out here the whole time? Eh. Alright then. That's okay. I mean, I don't remember if the Chicken Little summon is actually all that good, but I wanted to show it off at least. So I can be like, hey, yeah, take a look at this. We can use summons or something. Alright, keep pushing onwards. Oh, incoming.
Run away!
Or not quite. Couldn't you have done that anywhere?
Okay.
Huh. I'm sure it's fine. Probably.
Okay.
Good, we got a mini-map. I'm sure that it's very soon going to run out of effective area, but this is how they want to do it in this game, so alright. Fine. Hey, nice, we got a Serenity Shard. I'm not sure what that's good for, but I assume it's useful. Alright, here, Donald. Let's get you something that'll let you do a little more magic damage, in theory. I mean, soon we're gonna find out that he's not even using any, like, useful techniques whatsoever, so... that could be an issue, but... again, we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Oh, so we can't do anything with the book right now. Okay.
Where do they dig these
Possibly
freaks up?
later.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, they're nothing but trouble, a whole lot of them. So, what are you gonna do about Hercules? He's made mincemeat out of every fighter you sent at him. Pretty soon, the underworld's gonna be standing room only. Say, why don't you just pick somebody already dead and save him the trouble?
Oh, hey, that subtitle is actually wrong.
Dead. Dead is good. And I know just the warrior.
The Undertaker?
I'm scared too, Donald.
Hades, come out!
You didn't say the magic word. Wait. Maybe it actually was, you didn't say the magic word.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, we got these flower dudes. I remember these guys from Chain of Memories, and I remember them being really sucky sometimes in Halloween Town. Like, not all the time, but often enough they would just be like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna roll the highest number out of my deck, and also, by the way, you've used all your good cards already. So you just get to sit there and watch them doing this attack for like eons. With nothing to really do about it. Chain of Memories was kind of a pain in the ass of a game, really. It didn't affect Goofy because I guess he wasn't close enough, probably. At least picking up the mana balls while you're in red meter seems to recover it faster. So the game is nice about that. Which is pretty good considering that a lot of the rest of the time the game is just like, yeah, by the way, that thing that I keep mentioning about how Cure eats your entire mana meter.
What's down there?
Just the Underworld's deepest dungeon. This time I'm bringing out the mother of all bad guys.
Ronald Reagan?
You don't say. Well, maybe I should go.
Oh, hey, it's that guy who they spent like the entirety of FF10 making far, you know, far and away the coolest guy ever.
No strings. You'll be free as a bird. And all for one little job. Fight Hercules in the Colosseum to the death.
This is my story, and you're not part of it.
Did you forget who you're talking to? I am the Lord of the Dead!
Huh. No wonder no one wants to die.
You are fired!
Auron continuing to be like the best.
You again?
As soon as Hades is like, hey, yeah, contract time, he's just like, fuck you. That no wonder no one wants to die crack is really good. But of course, once again, hey, look, continuing to give Auron like all the best lines. Even when he's not in his home game. Ah, it was the wrong spell. Probably shouldn't do that, that'll just piss him off.
Something's wrong.
I feel kind of funny.
That's right. See, that's the thing. In the underworld, heroes are zeros. Comes with the territory.
It's probably more like, you know, the dead versus the living
But
is
I've got to talk to Hades.
not a balanced battle.
Can't fight him here. We have
have to go. Now.
Yeah, pull the boss to a different arena, you fool. Once again, Goofy is coming in. At least until I find out that I can't actually use that. Oh, see, he's got a heal too. That's pretty nice. And just some fun stuff in general.
Don't count on it.
Huh?
Only for a minute or two.
Leaving so soon?
Alright, well,
That's it.
it's time to dodge Hades, basically, but...
Feel the heat.
I'm assuming that at least most of Hades' voice clips are taken from Kingdom Hearts 1, that they just recycled them. Because it's not like they had to change voice actors or anything. Because, you know, James Woods, who is a piece of shit. Then again, you know, a lot of companies, it's really taking forever for a lot of them to actually catch on to like, oh, hey, yeah, these actors of a voice or otherwise variety are terrible people. Maybe we should change them out. Like, I still think about the fact that Star Rail actually decided to recast, fuck, what was the guy's name? Maze? Who was originally voiced by Chris Niosi. Chris Niosi is another guy who's an abusive piece of shit. Like, he admitted it, but he definitely still is, you know, that doesn't necessarily protect you from justice, and sometimes you don't get to have a fucking career is something that should constitute justice. I mean, they didn't recast Sunday, who was voiced by a guy who was defending him out in public, but I digress. That's honestly like not even the most of my problems with Hoyoverse. So if we don't want to turn this into an interminable reminder of the fact that everything you have ever or will ever love is garbage, then perhaps we should put a sock in it here. That path is open. Get out of my fucking way, dude. There we go. I mean, he does know how to give us a workout, I suppose. Of being
You're
really irritating.
good. Are you some kind of hero?
That's a long story, dude.
No, I'm no hero. I'm just an
Huh?
Orin.
Whoa.
My name.
I'm Sora.
An unsent. Wait.
Goofy!
It seems we were fated to meet. Maybe you need a guardian.
Oh, you get it, guys? Like in FF10? Guardian? Maybe not, you know. Backup, however. Now that is probably a little closer. Can we do anything with this yet? No. It's just hanging out. It's not even having the decency to play Nintendo.
I got Heartless all over the underworld now, so you can leave those pipsqueaks to me. Look, pal, you just keep working on turning Hercules into a Heartless, then he'll be all mine.
This is my underworld, you idiot! I'll handle this myself!
Oh, I have to imagine that this is quite a pain in the ass. There's a lot of stuff that would cause some issues. I mean, I think more than anything, if anything was causing weird stuff in that last fight, it was the enemies parrying our attacks a little bit, or just us not landing all of them because they were in the middle of certain animations. But yeah, how you doing, by the way? We've got, of course, the guy who's, like, the coolest guy in FF10 to a level that is unbalanced, but I mentioned that already. He's got back from the bath. Alright, sounds pretty good, actually. Nice, we got some more points in both of our damage stats. That's a pretty good thing to see. Just top off real quick. I don't know how many more encounters there are going to be in this room. Ooh, that puzzle piece is in an awkward looking spot. Yeah, that's going to require gliding at least. And probably another level of high jump. Or more than just one, but, you know, we'll hash that out when we get there. Nope. I meant to actually do the other thing, but that's fine.
Your pain shall be twofold.
Get to have at least a look at what the attack looks like. It's kind of neat, actually. But, you know, as I was sort of alluding to before, far and away the guy they made the coolest in FF10. And they're basically making him far and away the coolest guy in this game, too. Nomura really liked this guy. At least for this period of time. Sure. Like, who knows about past that, because definitely his opinions on his favorite characters that he's made have changed at various points. I remember at one point he said in an interview that he thought Luxord was his favorite of the Org 13, but I'm quite confident that that information does not reflect Nomura's present opinions. Yeah, see, I feel like a lot of the combo stuff that you get in this game... Oh, whoops. I was trying to do full swing again, but that's okay. It's fine. These things happen. But, yeah, I think that a lot of the... There's definitely some very flashy stuff in this game with the combos and the drive forms and everything. I think they at least managed to avoid making it overbearing the way that it definitely sort of felt like with Kingdom Hearts 3. Calling it overbearing is probably the wrong term, but just the idea of that, you know, so many of these moves that are so over the top and all the Disney attraction stuff and everything else to a level that feels just, well, like overkill to me. But This is striking it overstimulating. Yeah, there's a good way to put it. This, I think, is striking a pretty solid balance in terms of the overall quality of that. Like, definitely you've got some very big, flashy, cool moves and forms and stuff like that. But it's just enough, really. Which, hey, I mean, credit where it's due for any degree of restraint, right? Because definitely, I think people would be like, oh, Kingdom Hearts and restraint, those aren't... But that's more on the reputation of the lore than anything. Anyway, I certainly do not need to do that, but my brain was just kind of stalled a little bit, I guess. Oh, I see a big chain on there.
Come on, open.
I don't think that's a way to open a door like that, really.
Will that open it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, putting something with a lock on the... Putting something with a lock on the front of it, in front of Sora, is quite possibly the stupidest thing you could do in terms of trying to keep him anywhere. Like, okay, yes, let's aim very directly at his specialty, right? It's like if you tried to stop a raging river with a dam made of fire. What did you think was gonna happen, dude? Anyway. That is a profoundly silly way of describing it, I'm sure, but... Whatever. I mean, I suppose that's quite understandable, but it is like... It just looks very silly, you know? Oh, he's doing a command grab on us. Dog paddle. I get it. Actually, that's not a terrible pun, really. I can get behind that one. Really hoping the local pool will be open in the summer this year. I'm sure it will be. I just haven't gone a whole lot the last couple of years because, well, the disease. But we've been over that one before. I try to avoid even outside places during the time of plague. Oh yeah, I'm sure that's a way to... That's a good idea, guys. Just taunt the big angry Cerberus.
Boy, play hooky for a day. For old time's sake.
They came to see me. They came to see a hero. I can't let them down.
Is there a show going? Maybe.
Don't worry, Meg. I'll be fine. What does a hero need rest for, huh? See ya.
I was attempting to do that, but I probably was like screwing up the the rhythm and the pattern of it a little bit. But yes, I did sort of make an immediate guess with that when I saw that the move names were different during some of them, so... Alright, so what's our counter guard here? Fair enough. We don't have guard equipped right now, though, because I'm bad at that. But for now, let's go over here. Open the shop. And grab ourselves the Falling Star. So that way we can outfit Goofy the rest of the way. Hand over our synth materials. And not reach any new breakpoints on that, so... Moderately disappointing, but whatever. It's not that big a deal. Let's just save, because... I know we gotta play Get Up on the Hydra's back at some point, but I forget when we get to that, so...
Yeah.
I'm saving just in case it's like, hey, yeah, right around the corner. It's time to get up on the Hydra's back, y'all, right?
Let me see if I've got this right. That brat's Keyblade works on any lock.
That's right.
Have I ever told you about the killer coliseum we have right here in the underworld? It makes the one upstairs look like an Olympic kiddie pool.
Then that's the place we're gonna put an end to Hurt the Jerk's winning streak.
Problem, Zeus locked it tight.
Oh.
I get you.
Bingo. All we gotta do is swipe that key and then reopen the Underdrome.
I mean, I suppose...
Key is kind of particular. It won't work for just anybody.
I suppose the trick is you just fool him into opening it somehow.
I think this calls for a woman's touch.
But, you know. Schemes in that. Anything else? Anything to pick up here before we... No. In the cutscenes, we'll see in a second here. Right, yeah, we did have to actually beat the Hades... the Hercules Cup, rather. Hades Cup, I don't think is necessary, but... Canonically, we at least took it on. Alright then. Interesting.
Sora! Donald! Goofy! When'd you get here?
Hey, Herc.
It's been a bit of a...
You on another adventure?
Yeah, tracking down some friends, wiping out some Heartless.
Junior heroes always busy.
You know it.
You know, the usual, just cleaning up after. Amethyst? Wait, no, that's for preventing alcohol things. At least in ancient Greece, they believed that. Talk to Phil. He might be able to maybe do something for us. Oh, that's outward. Whoops.
Hey, champ. How you feeling? Better rest up for tomorrow's match. Nobody's gonna pay to see a worn-out hero. Gabish? Remember what I told you.
That's not Danny
Victory in
DeVito,
the
I
games
think.
comes down to two simple words. Eat, bathe, sleep. Huh? Hey,
I'm pretty sure
Vector
that
Jr.
they substituted
hero.
Danny DeVito's
Looking
voice
yourself
acting
never
here for
better. How
Phil.
you guys been? Have you earned your true hero wings yet? No,
Well, I mean, we
ain't got what it takes.
did kick Anson's
Oh,
ass, so
what's up?
that's something that we'd have to present some evidence for, I suppose. All right, what do you got for us to get a little practice in here? Simple enough. I was gonna say, is there a score target we gotta hit? And there is. Yeah, I was gonna say, is this a case where we want to unequip combo plus abilities? Because they basically only break at the end of combos. Kind of like in Kingdom Hearts 1, where the barrel would only get flung if you were at the end of a combo. And you really needed that in order to meet some of the more stringent targets for some of those. Sora, relax. I'm not actually trying to leave, buddy. Come on. Alright, going a bit of a scavenge here. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty neat. Nice. That was not too hard at all, actually. I was being a little worried. All right, buddy. Something up? Get the stone. I mean, fair, just had to be sure. You know. What? Ah, boo earns. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
What's wrong, your hero-ness? Feeling under the weather? You know, I thought staying in perfect shape was part of the hero job description. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, right. Hades, we gotta talk.
I came to share a bit of mildly interesting news. Seems your dear, sweet little nutmeg went and got herself lost in the underworld.
You mean you kidnapped her?
Well, maybe. But why get caught up in the details?
That's right. Apply horse's ass directly to this horse's ass. Wait.
You can't leave now. Okay, you've got a very important match today against, the bloodthirsty Hydra. I mean, if you don't stick around, who knows what kind of accidents might happen.
it's been millions of years
Like I said, details. Who needs them?
since I've watched the Hercules movie, but I am also thinking on top of that like the voice acting quality is a little bit
Can you handle this?
not as good in this. I mean, it is still James Woods, and I've already said,
You take care of
you
the
know,
Hydra. We'll handle the
yeah,
rest.
James Woods continuing to have a
counting
career,
on you.
but I digress.
You gotta find
In terms of character quality, well, let's go handle this, guys. We got apparently to go do this for... Yeah, that part I can definitely say is entirely fair. Like, this version of Hades is just like, oh, hey, again, the most boring Western imagination idea of ruler of the underworld that you possibly could have. It's like, oh, well, Lord of the Underworld? Well, that must be just like Satan. And they just decided, hey, yeah, Hades is going to be the villain, even though Hades is, you know, a little bit more of a, you know, when Hades is at his worst, it's more like, hey, yeah, I'm doing what I have to do, sort of thing, is how I would generally typify it. Describe it. Feed Sora this power boost. Yeah, needless to say, though, it's not accurate. It's just the exact sort of normal that, like... I don't know, I feel like I feel like most interpretations of, like, Anubis are also kind of in that sort of area.
Thanks. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.
Now Herc's trying to... Oh. Thanks, game. I'm very grateful for that. Also, no drives until I assume until I get the Olympus Stone back. Once again, which is a thing that, you know, I've mentioned it before, but still does kind of bite. Yeah, exactly, because, you know, again, I think that after a certain point, a lot of Western creators have been unable to decouple certain things from, like, very, very Christian archetypes. For reasons that are perhaps unsurprising, you know? I would comment on, oh, hey, this is what the West thinks about Japanese deities in that area, but I don't think they understand anything about any of that stuff, so I suppose let's not even go there. We're gonna have to go and keep dealing with all this stuff, huh? We gotta fight Demix before we get our things back, I'm quite sure. Oh, I'm not quite getting up there with only a level 1 high jump. It looks close, but close is not going to get us there. Oh, dang. Anyway. Good time for us to get clobbered by a boulder. Oh, hey, there's 2 of them in this room that are at, like, the same sort of vertical level. That looks very confusing. Yeah, Goofy, you missed out on that because you were outside of the area there. A 3rd puzzle piece in this room. Wow. And we're not quite sure of where to put half of these, were they? Whatever, I'm not going to complain about them having one in a very easy place, especially. Ugh. Something that I don't need to get more abilities for? Heck yeah. We already got that box. Another AP boost. They are giving us quite a lot of those. I've been very conservative about them, but I was worried that the flow would just like stop after a point.
Roxas? Excuse me? Roxas? Oh, it's no use. Huh? What are you talking about? Let's see.
It doesn't work like that, dude. It's not like he's Caliborn. Oh. Stop making those references, you.
His true disposition. Right. Did they ever pick the wrong guy for this one? You're bizarre.
Oh, he's gotta be the thief.
Now that's just plain rude.
I picked this up off the ground somewhere.
Dance, water, dance.
I'd say, oh, is he playing along the music? But no. Not quite. Oh, yeah. This, just knowing what the goal here is, this is kind of stressful. It has been, like, forever since I've actually done this. Obviously, this is, like... These fights are quite infamous for being quite painful. My recollection of it from back when I played this back in 2006 or so was not that, but again, that's almost 20 years of I forgot. Like, we're at least sort of overcoming the timer here in terms of the idea of 1 per second. Which is why it was quite scary at first. Yeah, that wasn't so bad, but a large part of it probably was from mashing triangle.
Ooh. Roxas, come back to us.
And that getting us a lot of them killed pretty quickly.
Guy's a broken record.
Yeah, so that'll be fun when we get there.
Let's go. Meg needs our help.
Oh, is he gonna try to sneak attack us? Come on, dude. Oh, thanks a lot, Demix. I'm glad you don't know either. Alright, well that permits us to use drives again, which is exactly what I assumed was going to be the case, so... Save in a second after I pick up all the items.
Okay.
As I assume it's interacting with the lock that's going to push the plot forward and not, like, opening a chest or something. That'd be really goofy. Oh wait, no, here I am making that joke again. Oops. Yes, that they're introducing to us this early on. You know.
Almost there.
Although there is an option to basically play the game without the ability to gain experience, so... Perhaps fair enough that they show them to us this early, but I don't think we'd be able to do it on the gear that we have now.
Nah, that's what I call a key. Gee, thanks for your help. Now have a nice day.
Sora, behind you!
What's wrong? Can't fight in the underworld? Oh, boo, hoo, hoo.
Here's this guy.
Think again.
I mean, yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts for you. Oh, when did we get to 5 meters for Valor form? Nice.
This is it.
And no time to shield on that. Oh, never mind. He's got to do one more.
There's too many.
Let's go.
Oh, that was awfully high precision considering. I guess Sora's actually gotten good with the Keyblade.
Sorry I'm late.
And he gets clobbered by a Pegasus. That's...
What about you?
I'm gonna show these guys what happens when they mess with a true hero.
Now wait a sec. Cool.
Give him the old...
Sora, I won't leave him.
He'll be okay.
Look, even Herc has his limits. He can't keep winning forever.
Then we'll go back him up.
Get men out of here.
We'll cover your escape, flying horse. We get right back into the fray here. As everybody else is falling asleep, right? At least Pete looked like he was like, no. He's throwing a bowling ball at us, and using that cure spell a little too late, or maybe the other guys are using their thing a little too early.
This place gives me the creeps. I'll deal with you nitwits next time.
Oh!
Oh, time to bail, guys. Just get to the door.
Possibly get any better. This time, Wonder Breath.
Ryuker has too long of a wind-up wait. Wrong RPG franchise that gets crossed over with to make Kingdom Hearts. Anyway. Yep, there he is again. I was waiting for him to say the exact same thing, and he fucking sticks and stones. Oh my god, that's actually a good... That's a fun line. Oh, you mean the Hydra that we were hoping would stay unconscious for a little longer? Oh well. Just don't remove any of its heads and we'll probably be okay. Probably. Yeah, here it is. I've been waiting for it.
This can't be.
Whoa, that's a big brick. No, it's just a chunk of stone, really. It's not a discrete brick.
Champ, you're safe.
I failed.
It's not your fault.
I left everyone unprotected. Hades was right. I'm just a washout.
Ah, come on, champ. I didn't train you to think like that.
Wonder Boy.
Phil's right. This is no time to beat yourself up.
I'm some hero.
That's right. Get him out of here. Here, we got it.
Suppose you got room for one more.
We hurl him like a cannonball? Wait. Yeah, that head is quite far away. Can we just, like, climb up on his back the regular way? Yeah. Yeah, Donald, you take care of that way, and, I guess if his neck's gonna be down low, we'll just do that. Oh, yeah, no, don't do that, Sora, come on. Haven't you ever heard about the old... the way the Hydra works? Come on. It looked like one of those heads got on... Well, yeah, both of them. Alright, so... Yeah, so that's just to stun the heads to... Alright, so they're all unconscious. They're stunned anyway. Give them a good clobbering. I see him jumping back there. Is a command after I stun. Okay. It's clear that I was missing that, so whoops. Anyway, yes, that attack is called Earninator. I was a little bit concerned about what that looked like for a second, but let's not go there. Surprisingly, I haven't heard any of the voice clip yet. Maybe it's because... I'd say maybe it's because I haven't goofed off very much, but like... Maybe that's not until later. Because yeah, obviously there's going to be more forms. I mean... Every time the Hydra's gonna grow more heads, and... Okay, too soon to get up on the Hydra's back, I suppose. Let me walk off of there, come on! Okay. Yeah, whatever you're doing down there, Donald, keep doing it. You might land a hit eventually. Nope. Well, somehow eventually it worked. Also, we learned Thunder, which we also learned at Coliseum last time, so fair enough.
I let you down. I'm just... no use.
It's not your fault. Hey, even a god would be exhausted.
You can't be in two places at once, man.
Give yourself a chance to rest.
There won't be any games for a while anyway.
Don't worry about Wonder Boy here. I'll look after him. Sora, Donald, Goofy, I owe you big time.
Hey, it's no big deal. Just let us know if Hades or the Heartless start acting up. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's what heroes are for.
When did you three make Hero?
Let's save that for another time. We have to hit the road.
Okay, don't be strangers.
Gosh, I hope you feel better soon, Hercules.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well, take care, you guys. Stay a little longer next time. We got some serious training to catch up on.
Well, time to go.
Yeah, more or
I
less.
almost forgot. The Olympus Stone.
And is that where the keyhole for the universe is? Yeah, fair enough. Now they're basically all manifesting through various objects. Yeah, all of them so far have, so. As opposed to being in more fixed locations in Kingdom Hearts 1. Well, I mean... Excuse me. Nice, we got a new Keyblade. Increases the damage to the finishing move in the air relative to the number of hits in the combo. Gotcha.
And where is everyone else?
Horribly lost, wait.
They must have had some other matters to deal with.
Matters? You mean they have more important affairs to attend to than my return?
Well, see, there's this Organization 13 that keeps getting in the way.
Let those fools play their little game.
But what about that runt with the Keyblade? He's been a real pain, too.
Oh, has he?
Pete having just gotten his ass
Very
whooped
well,
twice
then.
by
I
us.
suppose you'd best tell me what's happened during my absence.
Oh, Now I wonder where that old album could be. Queen Minnie! It's horrible! Something's wrong in the hall of the cornerstone! There's real sharp thorns everywhere! Oh, King Mickey, I wish you could hear me. The castle is in danger. We've got to do something soon. Donald? Goofy? Where are you?
They're not showing us the whole picture there, but... Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back, everybody. Alright, I'm back. We've got more stuff to do, basically. Who can imagine the game isn't anywhere near over? It'd be quite strange if it was. But we move over to Disney Castle.
This is your castle. Must be nice to be home, huh? Well?
At least it is.
You know, something just don't feel quite right.
When we get upstairs.
Move it! Let's go! Queen Minnie needs to see you! The castle's in danger! Hurry, to the library!
No rest for us. Oh well. And this is how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Can't get up there yet. Oh. No. I'm not gonna burn drives yet to do that. It might technically get us up there, but... Now we'll go for it. I wasn't sure if there were actually going to be enemies for a minute, so... I mean, obviously I knew there was going to be some fighting, but I figured maybe there'd be cutscenes before that. That would cause us to run out of our meters, so just using them in there would be a bit of a waste, but... I'm still not sure even high jump level 2 is enough to get up to the puzzle piece there, so... Well, I mean, really, for any self-destructing enemy, I think that's completely understandable, honestly, because, yeah, they usually do cause very large amounts of damage, to put it nicely. So that's kind of normal, actually. That's completely fine. Oh. Yeah, that did a chunk, all right. And from two of them in a row, I didn't even see where that second one was coming from. Not that far away, obviously. It's just because my camera wasn't turned in that direction at the time. Chest. I think we've cleared this room out of enemies and items. Well, not quite enemies yet. There's still more shadows here. That's fine. We haven't found the way to the exit yet. As such. And I mean, we could go back into the gummy hangar, but that's about it. What use is that going to be to us right now? In one of the corners. Okay. That makes sense as to why it would be very hard for me to see it from where I was looking. There it is. Oh, that blends in pretty well, too, so... Not completely, but decently so. Oh, yeah, that was 3 of them coming at me. There's another item too. Is there one more up on the central thing? Sure looks like it. Yes, so we should get that too. Just because I see all these items in a location, I'm like, I need to get all of those. We got the star recipe. That might actually be useful. See, it wasn't completely worthless of an endeavor. Yeah, because, well, even then, if you're in Disney Castle later on, it's not crawling with enemies, probably, right? So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't feel like turning this into a grind stream, so no extra large piles of dark shards for us, I suppose. We're just gonna keep going through here. What have we got in terms of anything interesting here? Can't see what that is. We got 2 new of those. Oh yeah, I wanted to see how the hero's crest performs as a weapon. Alright, well it's 4-0, so we're not using a ton of magic right now, really. So, really, why not? We get Trinity limit this early in the game. Donald has MP Rage. That is absolutely something we should be equipping onto him. And Goofy... Sure, I'll disable item boost in order to give Goofy hyper healing. Should I change the Valor Form Blade? It seems like it's still okay with Starseeker. Unless that's an actually bad idea. But I can do that after this fight. It'll be fine. Probably. Although it is quite long, so there's a lot of these guys. Okay. So I do kind of at least think that this combo is okay. Yeah, since I still have Starseeker on the offhand. But right now, the only other ones I have are the fire one from the Land of Dragons and Kingdom Key. And of course, Hero's Crest, which is our main hand, so can't really equip 2 of those. As much as it would be nice for the game to let me do things like that, I understand why not, because they are actually, you know, proper unique weapons. What game actually lets you equip 2 of the same weapon at the same time, unless you own 2 of them? And you will never own 2 of the same Keyblade in any Kingdom Hearts game, as far as I know, unless you count the cards in Chain of Memories, but I sure don't. Does Ventus, like, dual wield 2 of the same weapon at some point? I don't remember. I don't remember a ton about, well, of a shocking amount of these games, really, especially from a gameplay stance. Like, Birth by Sleep, there's a lot of stuff of that I just don't remember, so. Now, we'll talk to Minnie first, before we save point.
Your Majesty, Twin Minnie, we're back. You're here.
Your Royal Highness, did you happen to summon us?
Yes.
Where's the king?
Excuse him. This is our friend Sora. Sora! The king told me
Yeah,
all
she's heard about
you
us.
in his letters. He said you're a very brave young man.
So, do you know where he is?
Your Majesty, what your Heartless doing in your castle? Oh my, so those are the Heartless.
Don't worry, we'll take care of him.
I know I can count on you, Sora. Now there's something I'd like all of you to come and see.
What, just in this game, or period?
Please escort me to the audience chamber.
Yeah, no, I was confused for a second, but, again,
I forgot to warn everyone else in the castle about the danger.
there's always
We
the
must be sure
possibility
they're
that
hidden
I'm
somewhere
forgetting
safe.
things, because it's Kingdom Hearts, there's that much to think about.
We just got
And I'm
split
not
up, Donald.
super invested in the series, truth be told. I mean, I don't hate it, or, you know,
Okay, then I'll stay with the queen.
I talk a lot of shit, but, like,
See you later.
I've objectively played worse in every dimension.
Right, ma'am?
Yes, Sora.
So,
Let's be on our way.
anyway, we're going this solo, apparently, so that's slightly disappointing, but oh well. Thunder is probably not super worth having on our hotbar. Oh god, yeah, Star Ocean 5 by wide margins. Oh. That was a video game that I played at one point, alright. A video game that completely misused every single one of its assets that could have been decent. Don't say it! Anyway. Yes, it's escort mission time, huh? Minnie, you have how much means of fighting back? Yeesh. Oh, her movement animation is extremely swift. That looks like it's been sped up artificially a little bit, almost. Yeah, get rid of the grenade, boys.
This way. Yeah. This way. This way. Let's go.
All right, pop open the door.
Just one moment. As soon as the trouble started, I made sure to seal this room.
Well, lock it behind us, because
Now then, shall we?
I don't want to get pursued here. Oh, for a second I thought the door was too small for Sora. It's probably just a matter of perspective, really.
Not here too.
I got him.
That's a lot of these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not a... like... Oh, nice, Leaf Bracer. That's a very good passive ability to have. It's kind of a pity we can't put that on now, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, sorry. She doesn't exactly sound like a female Mickey Mouse, you know? I can't necessarily tell if that's better or worse, but... Oh, is she dealing damage? Yeah, she's got her magic spells. I saw those before, but I wasn't sure how effective they were being at any point. I mean, it's just like, oh, you cast magic missile at the darkness. Yeah, whatever. I'll just heal with a healing spell, because that's absolutely not an inefficient use of resources. Yeah, they're doing things. There is damage being passed around here by Minnie's support, at least, which is great because I don't believe any of the Electro Towers here, or whatever they're called, I don't remember, Protoss pylons or something. Sorry, I forgot to pronounce that O correctly. Protoss damn it. Protoss pylons. There we go. You know, whatever these guys are, they aren't using their lightning move, which is how I would prefer to like fight back against them. Would be to do that and to combo attack the group. But you know. Oh, do I hadn't even noticed that, so... Good going me. But also, they're getting, like, really pissed off now, I feel like. The fewer of them that are in the area, they are getting angrier, or maybe I'm getting frustrated. It could be one or the other. Okay, fine. I was gonna be like, yeah, I'll just use a potion, alright, but my mana was that close to refilling, so... It's fine if she took some damage, she has more of a health meter still. So, provided that she doesn't, like, get ambushed. Yeah, I was calling her over originally to pull her in, and it's just like, well, this is actually... gonna take a little bit longer than I thought it would, so...
This way.
Wait!
Yeah. Are you too far away for me to call over? Yes.
This way. This way.
Wait!
This way. This way. Let's go.
Nice!
Nice, we gained an accessory slot. That's pretty helpful.
Give me a break.
God damn, where'd they all come from? I mean, yeah, fair.
Huh?
Oh, I see we're opening the Ark of the Covenant here. God damn, I was joking. I didn't know it was that big.
The room below is called the Hall of the Cornerstone. Our castle has always been safe from worlds that are evil, thanks to the Cornerstone of Light, which we keep down there.
The cornerstone of light?
If this thing isn't shaped like a corner, I'm gonna be disappointed. We get there, it's a sphere.
This is the castle's cherished cornerstone.
God damn it!
Oh, look!
I was joking!
Someone very evil. I wonder what this could mean.
Oh no! Good lord,
No way.
Oh.
Well, well, well. What have we here? If it isn't the wretched Keyblade holder and his pitiful lackeys.
Oh.
All in good time. I promise you'll be able to partake of my vengeance, but you must be patient.
Just what are you doing here, Maleficent?
Ah,
Donald,
Queen
you fool, that's a...
Radiant as always. I'm here on a property venture. I want this castle for my own.
It's just a projection, come on.
Too
She's sending her messages in a slightly more advanced, you know, she's not even doing like Nurgle and sending a guy who just sends a repeated message.
You'd better stop right now if you know what's good for you.
Ooh, how frightening. Very well, I'll stop. Just
Stop fucking around, yeah, wait. Someone's voice actor was having fun.
Nothing like this has ever happened before. I looked through all the records in the library, but I couldn't find a single clue.
I don't know, I wasn't sure that English language voice actors for American dubs were allowed to have fun. This is obviously not serious, but like, man, I've heard some rotten dubs.
Let's ask his advice.
And even good ones are a little dry at times.
Yeah, let's go.
Excuse me. Well, our party is back, so we can actually enter drive mode now, if we wish to. Hey, you're not entirely wrong. So I guess we gotta give credit where that's due to Disney, that, like, they allow a couple of actors to ham it up a little bit. Alright, well, we gotta go and hand over some pages to Merlin and also tell him about... Hey, things are going on at the castle, and we need help, maybe. Ah, I see. Just telling me, hey, here's more plot stuff you can do.
Anybody home?
The castle's in danger.
What is all that racket? Oh, I thought. Oh, it's you. It looks like you've learned a bit since the last time I saw you.
Really?
Wait a minute! Let's talk about the problem. It's Magnificent. She's back.
Where? Inside the castle?
Yup, and Heartless too.
Oh dear.
Magnificent wants to send over the whole task and own it. She filled the whole cornerstone with tiny bags and she's getting afraid of what.
The fade out, but of course it's like right through the Donald Duck language, which is very funny to me.
Yes, and every part of the castle. The greatest in danger. What?
Perhaps I'd better just see for myself. Interesting.
What's happening, Merlin?
This is not good. In fact, I'm afraid it's quite serious.
We couldn't tell. Yep. Classic Donald Duck, right?
What's that?
My boy, that is a gateway to a special world. Someone in that world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm certain.
The quarters have all been right. Yes, thank you.
Then
I
we
feel
should
like
go
he
get
would
him.
say that. He
Wait a
seems like
moment.
enough of a goober.
Perpetrators must be stopped, of course, but there's something else to do first. Somewhere in that world, there should be another door that's identical to this one. I believe our enemies are utilizing that door. As long as it remains open, the castle will be in grave danger. Listen
So
carefully,
you want me to
Sora.
blow it up,
You must
right?
find that
Can I
door,
at
and
least
when
have an
you
escape
do,
rope
lock
just
it
in
with your
case
Keyblade.
things are...
Got it.
You'll get down on us.
And now one more thing. You're heading into a very special world.
Yeah, go on.
While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
Are we going to the world that never was already?
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lads.
The Cave of Bad Dreams? Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur? Is that what we're about to do? You open the door, the game shuts itself off. Open the door, instant power failure. Oh yes, here we are, folks. This is it, the Steamboat Willie world.
Hey, look! There's the cornerstone of light.
And yeah, like the audio is of a quality that's significantly
Everything's black
like
and white.
lesser.
Deja vu?
Get a call on your non-existent
Have you
landline.
been here before?
Oh, there's Big Cat.
Hey, you! Seen any bad guys around here? Why, I oughta...
Had the shortest copyright protection. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I don't have time to waste on punks like you, so I guess I'll go easy on ya.
Well, there's our villain.
Well, that was easy. Yes, Timeless River. This is... I remember this being really cool back in 2006 when this game came out. Of course, nowadays, it's 2025. And I'm pretty sure that by the end of this, my main response is going to be like, God damn, we've come so far that I used to think this was cool. But, I mean... It's pretty cute at least, right? Hey, even the Moogle is in black and white. That's fun. Ooh, Engineer's Ring. That gives us more AP. Tourmaline Ring. Gold Ring. That's... Yeah, so those are just upgraded from the previous accessories we had in terms of amount of AP they give us. Not for any of the stats. Hey, Neato, we got a Mega Elixir. I don't think I'm ever gonna use that. Well, maybe I will at some point, but it's gotta be a very special occasion, right? That's too good to waste on anything in the entire story. Now, hold up. Before I buy any of that stuff, I need to take a look at everybody's equipment slots here. Okay, so we've got 5 slots total, and we definitely don't have enough money to fill that out, so bare minimum, we're gonna grab ourselves... Yeah, we can only afford 2, huh? That's fine. We can just grab 2 of these, and we can equip them onto the main character here. And you can have these rings that are not in black and white for some reason, Sora. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, there's a... In general, I think this is kind of adorable. And just like, hey, they're having fun! It's nice to see that going on. So... Yeah, that's not where we're going. We're going to... It's this way, right? It says Wharf. Wharf. A fun word. He went and took the long walk off the short pier or something. Dang. Also, yeah, if you listen very carefully in the background, like, you're probably not going to hear it on stream, but there is sort of like an old film camera rolling kind of sound effect going through the entire thing, through the entire music track. Again, I like that. It's charming. It's the sort of thing that you would want out of this franchise.
You squirts, you got some kind of bone to pick with me?
More than one.
Dem's fighting words. Huh?
You can hear... Well... I mean, that'll cover things, at least. It's...
What's that for? What's that for?
Hey, at least I don't sound completely insane. I mean... Okay, are we a high enough jumper to get on the tree with this? Not quite. So we definitely need a little more than just high jump level 2. Ah, well.
What you bugs beef with me anyway? Who are you? You new around here?
Cut the act.
Whoa!
You know, something doesn't seem quite right here. Are you sure you're Pete?
Well, of course I'm Pete. I'm the captain of the steamboat, so stop bothering me, see? So hit the road. I gotta go find the little runt what stole my boat.
Gosh, maybe we made a mistake.
I'm starting to think the same thing. He hasn't even called any Heartless.
Sorry we attacked you like that, Captain Pete.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you're really sorry, then go find my steamboat.
Look, we just seen another guy who looked almost exactly like you, except for tail and a lot of other ways that the other Pete doesn't look like this guy. You know, just a fun little aesthetic for this sort of thing. I mean, you're not wrong. That is absolutely true. That's an actual handsome Pete. Wait. It's not the same. Does this have operable curtains? There we go. Ooh, my eyes. That's a good question, Mega Man. Take another look in a second here.
Hey, look! There's the cornerstone of light.
There's the orb. Yeah.
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
Deja vu?
Really? Have you been here before?
About that, guys. Means Gen set up cameras even in this world. Wait. Maybe we could try dealing with those things, and that would at least be a start. We have no leads in here. Let's do something useful with our time at least. Ah, yes, your classic cartoon construction site.
Gee, he seems kind of different somehow.
Heartless! I knew it! You really saved the day. Now, let's get those Heartless.
Alright, it's time to clean up, gang. We got a couple of these Mad Mallet guys here. I don't remember what they're... I don't remember what they're actually called, but they're Mad Mallets now, so... Also, Mayhem Meter. That's... Jeez, oh man, this is... getting a little bit rough, but... maybe the amount of enemies will run out soon. Thanks, Donald. Oh, we turned into Shadow Sora from over abusing our powers, I guess. Or anti-form or whatever it's called. I almost want to call it anti-drive, but that's not correct. Either way, yeah, sometimes if you try to enter a drive form, you'll turn into Shadow Sora. Anti-form, there we go, yeah.
Fail at everything. And what's more, you foolishly thought you could take my place while I was away. Well, as of now, you're finished. Mark my words, there'll be no place for you when our time comes. Useless imbecile.
Yeah, no,
But
that feels about accurate to Pete. The absolute... I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, there's plenty more to do here. Just go in order, because of reasons. Yep.
Town shrunk.
Or do you think maybe we got bigger?
Hey, look at the toy cannons.
That's a lot of them, actually. Supplying all these cannons does seem a little bit,
What's he saying?
it'd take quite a lot. Well.
Hey, they're Heartless.
Uh-oh, we got a couple of would have been Red Barons if there were actual color in this world. I mean, we've also got other enemies here, too. Got some more Mad Mallets. Probably some... Oh, quit bonking the tower, you fool. On the other hand, pressing the triangle button for it, it did a lot of work on a couple of... There weren't a lot of enemies there, but... the amount of work that was done there, pretty good.
Man,
good times.
That was weird.
I also kind of enjoy a little bit, like, the way it just cuts to those animations, like... The same exact camera angle and everything, the smash cut and that, and just...
Oh, for crying out loud. You didn't have to go.
It's almost like the animations were actually on a green screen and they were just like, yeah, just edit whatever background over this, under this, but...
Why, when I was starting out... Oh, I miss those good old days. What I wouldn't give to go back in time. What I wouldn't give.
Quit your belly aching, Pete.
Huh?
I see.
Hey, I think that's my...
Well, deal with it after we clear out these last couple of locations.
Fire! Come on, he needs our help.
Yeah, this world is a lot of fun. Again, just a very fun aesthetic. Like I said earlier, the designers were having a good time with this, and that makes me happy because these games are... I'm very, very mixed about these games in general. Even the health meter is seriously desaturated. Like, it's still got a green tinge to it, but it's mostly gray. There's a lot to like here. And, well, the building is still on fire, but not as much as it could have been, I guess. Somehow that put the fire out. Okay.
Well, that takes care of that.
Hey!
Another curtain. What can you tell us?
Fascinating. This appears to
be
a
Calder.
portal to the past.
Yeah, it was the strangest thing.
Stop gawking. And start thinking of a way we can use it to our advantage.
Okay?
Now, perhaps I could give you one more chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You can count on me. So what do I do?
Asking Pete to think is a little bit of a
What have we here?
choice.
Well, if it isn't the cornerstone of light. Now we can take the castle from those fools, but we'll have to proceed with the utmost of care.
As the entire gang immediately realizes Chrono Trigger. Wait. We've just got to be able to figure out how to interrupt these guys, right? I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't know if they can do that from here, but...
Come on, he needs our help.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. Mickey Rat, look out for them guys that are coming out of the orb. Michael J. Rat. Yeah, there you go. Hey, well, that was quite short, thankfully. Because that seemed like one where things could go badly pretty easily. And here we are, screen number 4. What can you show us?
Listen well. On the other side of this portal, they're about to begin construction on that wretched castle. But until then, their treasured cornerstone of light lies unguarded, with all of its power still contained.
The cornerstone of light?
Yes. That cursed sphere is the very thing that prevents us from entering the castle.
Oh.
You know what must be done? Go then. Time to prove your worth. And don't dare to fail me again.
Yep, it's a sphere, not an orb. We're not allowed to ponder it.
Don't fail her again. Let's see. That's it. I just gotta smash that cornerstone to smithereens. But first, I gotta go get my old boat back.
It was Pete after all.
Still, something doesn't seem right.
The Pete we met here had kind of an attitude, but he didn't seem like a bad guy.
Yep, see, his design is too modern to go backwards because that's not the same.
As good as ours.
That's the Pete we know.
Oh yeah, the old Pete is definitely a better...
The cornerstone's gone.
They're gonna fill the castle with darkness. We gotta hurry.
Hey, hold it right there.
No way, small fry. I finally found the pipsqueak what stole my steamboat. Right, me. No, it wasn't me. I'm just somebody who looks like me.
Oh, which is it?
They're very easy to tell apart, dude. Come on. It's alright, we saw both of them go this way, so...
Shut up! Your future's on the line, Valley, so back off and give me the boat!
The cornerstone!
After him!
You know, I feel like shouldn't you end up suffering some sort of, like, injury from attacking your past self? Well, New Pete is also, say whatever about the design, but New Pete is also been afflicted with various Nomura accoutrements. on top of everything else. Meanwhile, old Pete does still look like, well, old Pete. Now, surely I've got enough time to pick up some parts while I'm waiting for things. Oh, I have to actually get on the hook in order to break the cage.
Yeah. Yeah.
You monk could follow me if you wanted to.
So is this it? Is we just mash triangle in this one section, and then later on we fight a bunch of Pete's flunkies? You know, that Pete, he's got a lot of flunkies. Easy. Flunkies. Oh, God.
You'll pay for this?
He got his toe pinched by a crab, probably. Oh, I didn't even realize. That thing is a little large to carry around, to be fair.
For it later. Pete's heading for the doorway.
Somebody mind the store here. Let's go take a look at our new abilities we've learned. Dodge slash. It's damage to nearby enemies. That sounds potentially handy. Try that out. Damn, we got a lot of AP at some point. Huh. And what's your limit command that unleashes Donald's powerful comet spell? Wow. New item? Oh yeah, it's that Mega Elixir. Alright, let's go back to the wharf. Oh yeah, they're having it out. I'm sure that this is gonna turn into like a situation of, you know, one of the guys in the Enterprise and their clone. Or whatever, you can only tell from the goatee.
No! You're still wet behind the ears.
Then try us.
What's that for?
I like that his hat is like a whole steam stack too. That's pretty good. Oh, hey, camera. Oh, okay, no, it's acting that way on purpose. Unfortunately, regular Pete, you know, original Pete does kind of be getting his ass kicked a little bit. You should probably stay out of the way, buddy. Trust me on this one. Got him. And apparently we got Reflect in the process. Well.
It serves you right. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, and stay out.
Yeah, I know.
And there we go. This time instead of... Well, actually, we did lock all the previous keyholes
Tell me
before.
what's been going on here? Who was that creep anyways?
Hello? That creep was you from the future.
Sora, that's a secret.
Secret? What kind of secret? Oh, never mind. Sorry I put you guys through all that trouble. And to show you my appreciation, I'll let you pilot my steamboat. Best little craft on the river. My deckhand Mickey's late anyways.
Oh, these goobers don't know how to operate a steamboat. Come on. No, maybe they do. And there's Michael J. Rat just hanging out in the very back of the thing, doing nothing at all. We got ourselves a new Keyblade.
Well, I'll bet you the castle's safe now.
Guess we should head back.
Well, I sure hope so, champ.
Donald.
Steam Key. I mean, I suppose it's that or a Steam Deck. I thought about looking into, like, buying a secondhand Steam Deck, but prices aren't amazing. But who could possibly be surprised by that? You probably should look out. I bet those things are going to crumble and they're going to turn into big chunks and it's going to be... Oh.
Disappeared.
By George, the lads have accomplished their mission.
Let's have
Well,
an acorn feast.
that works, I suppose.
Welcome back. Because of your bravery, the castle is safe and protected again. Thank you so much for all you've done. Good work, you guys.
Now, boys, I hope you didn't do anything reckless while you were there.
Of course not.
I mean, we did get into some fights with past Pete, but, you know, that's a whole other story. Maybe by meeting him in the past, he'll turn out to not be such a dick in the future.
Donald's very special sweetheart.
No, they don't.
Really?
They don't deal too much in that sort of, you know, time paradoxes and
Donald,
stuff.
you forgot about our date again. You'd better have a good excuse this time. I know it's an important mission, but you could at least check in every once in a while.
Nah, his phone privileges have been revoked several times over for running up massive long-distance bills.
Donald?
Long-distance bills. I'm sorry. The puns just accidentally happen.
Oh, look.
Oh, yep. Seal keyhole inside of sphere.
Daisy, we need Donald for just a little longer.
How much longer?
That's a good question, Mega Man.
I'll be back soon, Daisy.
Don't you worry, Queen Minnie. We'll return.
Please tell the king that we're still looking for him.
I will. See you soon.
Think wisely.
See, my thought with that is like, hey, yeah, go ahead and put that into the game, but then when they have to port all of these for the larger collections, like, that's gonna cause problems. Oh well. We got Wisdom Form, hooray, we have a new ability. Yay. And a Steam achievement, apparently. Well, we've got access to a couple new worlds. There's some new stuff going on in Coliseum. This leads us to... Oh, does this lead us to Atlantica? Where they, like, actually made the swimming controls good? And then they just kind of didn't do anything with it? And also Port Royal is over here. Which is yet another world where they modified some things a little bit for the English version, where they took away the, like, they took away the enemies that had guns. They took away their guns for Port Royal, but they just kind of changed them into, like, crossbows a little bit, but they still make gun sounds, apparently. From what I've read, I could be wrong about this, but it is a little bit like, guys, you have a Pirates of the Caribbean world, like, what did you expect you would have to do, right? So let's take a look at Monochrome. It is 3-2 stats, which is pretty nice, and it gives us item boost as our passive ability. So a little bit more support oriented, but not bad, truth be told. We do also have another armor slot for Donald that we can take advantage of at some point. I mean, truth be told, we kind of want to upgrade our accessories for everybody as well. Yeah, those are just fine. So... stick and push square to sprint rapidly. Okay. I gotcha. I mean, the thing is that I think even then, if you were using, like, Master Hand and all of the other Smash Brothers exclusive characters, like, Nintendo would probably still kind of blanch a little bit at the idea of if they were to release another Kingdom Hearts compilation that would be on all consoles in the future. Or even just for the worlds, because, yeah, Nintendo is, well, not a huge fan of sharing, basically. So, yes, Wisdom Form, of course, is our more caster-oriented form, as you need absolutely nobody to tell you. And it lets us do ranged attacks with our weapons instead of anything. As you can see, our stats on it are a fair bit lower than Valor Form, but that's probably just because it's coming at us at level 1, whereas we've actually leveled up Valor Form a couple times. Anyway, we'll deal with more of that next time. Let me make sure I save.